Okay, so what if I told you that being called smart as a kid was maybe the worst thing that ever happened to you? Yeah, you heard me. We're about to dive into this wild paradox that traps some of the most capable people out there.
You know the one. You were that kid. The one who just got it. Aced tests without really trying. The one everyone was sure was going places. And man, it felt amazing, right?
So after that incredible head start, why do you feel so completely stuck right now? So disconnected? Kind of like you're just watching life from the sidelines while everyone else is playing. Well, this right here is the trap. The very thing that felt like your superpower as a kid, being the smart one, has somehow turned into a cage that's holding you back as an adult. Here's the hidden catch. When they praised you for being smart, what were they really praising? It wasn't your effort. Nope. They were praising that things came easily to you. And you learned a really dangerous lesson from that. This right here, this is the single most dangerous idea that gets planted in your head. It's a belief that just quietly goes to work sabotaging almost everything you try to do as you get older. Because, eventually you're going to run into something that isn't easy. And when you do, it doesn't just feel like a challenge, it feels like a threat to your whole identity. You start thinking, wait, if I'm struggling, does that mean I was never really smart to begin with? And that question kicks off a really nasty cycle. A challenge shows up. Then that fear of failing, of looking dumb, kicks in hard. So you avoid it. You stick to what you know you're good at. And slowly, without even realizing it, your world just gets smaller and smaller. But here's the real kicker. This isn't just about learning new skills. Real, genuine human connection, that stuff happens in the messy, awkward, I don't know what I'm doing moments. So by avoiding challenges, you're also accidentally avoiding the very places where true friendships get built. So what's the workaround? You lean on what you've always trusted, your intelligence. You try to analyze people instead of actually relating to them. You can understand their feelings on paper, logically, but you're not really in it with them. And let me tell you, it is absolutely exhausting. And you start doing it to yourself too. You try to rationalize your way into feeling good about yourself. You build these brilliant, logical arguments for your own self-worth, but it never, ever works. Because it's like trying to fix a broken heart with a math equation. It's the wrong tool for the job. And that brings you face to face with the one question that your incredible intelligence can never, ever answer. Because the answer isn't logical. It's something that has to be felt. So when all that thinking fails and the loneliness really starts to bite, your ego steps in with one last, desperate defense mechanism. It builds a final wall. You start telling yourself a new story. Oh, I'm lonely because people just aren't on my level. It's a lie. But it's a lie that feels a whole lot better than the truth, which is that you just feel left out. And that wall, it makes real connection pretty much impossible. All right, so how do you break out of this cage? It all starts right here. And this part is totally non-negotiable. You have to let go of the smart kid identity. You have to. Your self-worth can't be tied to how clever you seem anymore. This is the huge mental shift you have to make. The old goal was to always look smart. The new goal is just to be willing to grow. Forget about protecting an image. Start embracing the discomfort of actually being a beginner again. So what does that actually look like? It means trying that new hobby you know you're going to suck at. It means joining the game just to participate, not to be the MVP. It's about being okay with uncertainty and taking messy, imperfect, human steps forward, instead of just standing there waiting for the perfect move. And that really gets to the heart of it all. Your value was never about being special or exceptional. It's about being human. And being human means you're allowed to be messy. You're allowed to be wrong. You're allowed to feel lost sometimes. That's the whole deal. So, I'll just leave you with this. What's one small, imperfect, wonderfully unsmart thing you can try, where the goal isn't to be good at it, but just to show up?